My point is, when a journalist says, we've obtained a memo from a political party, they were probably just handed it. Especially if it's the CBC state broadcaster and the campaign memo in question is from the Liberal Party. I mean, really, that's like a person handing a memo from his right hand to his left hand, right? All right. But maybe not in this case. Because I think it's 100% embarrassing to the Liberal government. I think. You tell me. I read this when I was over in London, too. I saw this pop up on my Twitter feed. Ontario Liberal MPs want to run on economy rather than environment in October. And then underneath you can see it says, CBC News has obtained the ranked list of priorities for provincial caucus members ahead of the federal vote. So we're talking about federal Liberal MPs, but just the ones from Ontario. So obviously the CBC obtained this from a Liberal, whether it was really a secret or if the Liberals really wanted to give it to the CBC, I don't know. But let me read a little bit from this CBC story. Ontario Liberal MPs would rather spend time talking about Canadians' economic anxieties instead of environmental issues during the fall federal election campaign, according to a caucus document obtained by CBC News. A ranked list of Ontario Liberal caucus priorities for the 2019 platform places personal financial security issues first, with environmental concerns relegated to 7th place. Now, it could be that this was an on-purpose leak to brag about how strong the Canadian economy is, I don't know, or maybe even to put Catherine McKenna in her place a bit, you know, the environment minister who's obsessed with the carbon tax. Maybe this was the normal faction of the Liberal Party trying to embarrass the global warming cult faction of the Liberal Party. I don't know. But given that Justin Trudeau is definitely part of the global warming cult faction of the Liberals, I think this is actually a real leak, not one of those strategic placements of official news pretending to be a leak. Long story short, Liberal MPs in the most important political province of Ontario, where the Liberals have 76 of their seats, those MPs hate talking about global warming. They hate talking about the carbon tax. They know that Doug Ford won as premier provincially because he promised to scrap the tax. They know Jason Kenney of Alberta won on the same point. But of course they only care about Ontario. They know they're going to get slaughtered if it's shouty Catherine McKenna ranting again like she did. Remember this big rally right after the SNC Lavalin where they tried to change the channel? Remember this one?
So let's talk about climate change for a second. Who believes it's real? Who believes it's science? We got a report last year that said we have 12 years to take serious climate action. We are all in this together. We need to act.
I tell you, whenever I see that, just the look and feel of that is awful. It's like you looked up in the dictionary the word nagging. People don't want to be nagged. They don't want to be hectored, berated, especially when you're nagging them in order to make them feel happy about paying your foolish carbon tax to change the weather, which everyone knows is nuts. But no one seems to have told the global warming cult leaders it's nuts. But I don't think Catherine McKenna has stopped with the crazy. She's sounding angry and shouty. My friend Sheila Gunn-Reid has taken to calling Catherine McKenna Old Yeller. It's so funny. Yeah, she's proud to be mad. Look at that. Oh yes, I am mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. She's saying it. She's bragging about being angry. Angry at you, angry at me, and yet angry at anyone who doesn't like paying her BS carbon tax. Look at the video that she tweeted. She thought this looked great. Take a look.
I feel like the party opposite, you're worried about cost. You should be worried about the cost that we are passing on to our kids, the cost of climate change. Yeah. We have got an emergency here, and the party opposite is not telling the truth to Canadians. We are paying, we've gone from $400 billion a year to over $2 billion, to $400 million to $2 billion because of the cost of climate change. Why don't they step up? Why don't they step up for climate action? Why don't step up for the economy of the future and stop misleading Canadians?
You know, watch that with the sound off. Just someone shouting at you and going like that. Holy cow, is that off-putting. Yeah, unless you're like Kool-Aid level cult member. The global warming cult faction is obviously still in control of the party messaging because she's still going full tilt. Old Yeller. She's fuller tilt than normal, angrier than normal. She proudly posted this, get this, Catherine McKenna posted this video of a U.S. entertainer named Bill Nye. He's not a scientist, He's a TV celebrity, and he's so mad, he's angry, he's swearing about global warming. Can I play it for you? It has swears in it, but take a listen.
Bill Nye, the science guy here. I'm going to explain the complicated logic behind carbon pricing. But first, safety glasses on. When something costs more, people buy less of it. Safety glasses off. That's it. Safety glasses on. When we release carbon, say by burning coal or driving an SUV, all of us pay for that in the form of things like fires, floods, and crop failures. Putting a fee on carbon creates incentives to emit less carbon. And more importantly, it also incentivizes the development of low-carbon technology, which is huge because that's vital to reducing emissions globally. And because for some reason, John, you're a 42-year-old man who needs his attention sustained with tricks, here's some Mentos and a bottle of Diet Coke. Happy now? Here, I've got an experiment for you. Safety glasses on. By the end of this century, if emissions keep rising, the average temperature on Earth could go up another 4 to 8 degrees. What I'm saying is the planet's on fire. There are a lot of things we could do to put it out. Are any of them free? No, of course not. Nothing's free, you idiots. Grow the up. You're not children anymore. I didn't mind explaining photosynthesis to you when you were 12, but you're adults now, and this is an actual crisis. Got it? Safety glasses off, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So Catherine McKenna tweeted that video, and that entertainer, who is usually talking to kids, he calls himself Bill Nye, the science guy. And Catherine McKenna posted that video. And just because you give yourself the nickname, the science guy, doesn't mean you're a science guy. You probably know he's playing a character, and he's obviously going where the big money is, global warming cult money. I'm not sure if torching globes and swearing and saying, if you pay this tax, it'll stop bad things happening to the weather. I'm not sure if that's persuasive. I'm not sure if American entertainers are persuasive, but it shows that whole friendly, sunny ways campaign of 2015, that's gone. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day, I do a video monologue, and then I interview an interesting guest, and then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.